I wanted to share with you all today my 57-day Juice Feast experience. I want to answer some commonly asked questions that I got during and after the feast, and I'll probably do this video in two parts because there's quite a lot of questions that I want to cover today. So a juice feast is really just another way of describing a juice fast, and to me that means a period of time in which no solids are consumed, just juice with no fibre. And I like to use the word juice feast because to me that signifies abundance. I'm still providing my body with all the energy and the nutrients and the living food that it needs to thrive, but I'm giving it a break from digestion so the energy can be put into healing and cleaning out and cleansing. I was really feeling like I was struggling with my digestion. It was feeling quite sluggish and bloated and just stagnant. And I felt that the juice feast may really be able to help in removing all that excess or built up waste in my colon and intestine. Before I started, I was actually eating all raw foods, and before that for at least 2 years I was eating predominantly raw foods, mostly fruit, and it just felt really unnatural and uncomfortable for me to be only passing solids at most once a day. So improving my digestion was the main reason that I was really interested in beginning the juice feast for myself. I was introduced to the concept of juice feasting when a friend started sharing with me his experience on his juice feast. What he was experiencing in his body, what was coming out of his body, how he was feeling, why he started, and it felt really inspiring. To me, how it seemed was that he was really taking responsibility for his health and really choosing to prioritize that, and that was a big inspiration for me. And from there, a friend and I did some research and started looking at different people and different programs, and we got a lot of inspiration from Dr. Morse and John Rose, and also a bit from the Masterfast system. Mainly fruit juice, generally 2 during the day, and then a greens and veggie with a little bit of fruit juice during the night. Basically what I was eating before, just without the fibre, to give my body a break from digestion to use that energy elsewhere. Me, generally what an average day of juice feasting was like was around 2 litres of watermelon juice at about 10 o'clock. A few hours later I would have another fruit juice, about 1.5 litres of mango or papaya or pineapple or any other juicy fruit, rock melon that was available, and then at around 5 o'clock a greens, veggie and a little bit of fruit juice. I didn't really pee much more than usual. I wasn't actually drinking much water at all because I was drinking so much hydrating water-rich juice that I didn't really feel like I needed to chug down heaps of water, so I didn't actually pee that much. I passed solids throughout the juice feast, which is pretty crazy to think how much stuff was built up in my colon and my intestine. Really crazy. All kinds of stuff coming out. I won't go too much into detail, but yeah, basically throughout the juice feast I was passing solids and they tended to just get sloppier and sloppier. I started off using a slow press juicer, which was pretty awesome. The cleanup was a bit time consuming, but apart from that it was pretty awesome. I later used a centrifugal juicer for a few weeks, which was definitely not very efficient in terms of juice to pulp ratio or noise or cleanup or retaining nutrients, but was grateful to have that appliance before I got my horizontal slow press juicer, which is absolutely awesome, really efficient and effective. I do have to chop up the fruit and veg a bit small to fit in that chute, but the benefits are so worth it. As surprising as it may be, I didn't actually feel hungry all the time. I believe because I was feeding myself with so many nutrients and by far enough energy to keep me fueled throughout the day that I wasn't feeling hungry all the time. And I did go into the juice feast with a bit of an expectation to not feel quite as satisfied as when I was eating food, but to my surprise it was actually quite the opposite, and I felt more satiated than when I was eating. Main benefits that I've experienced from this juice feast have been improved digestion, now passing solids 2 to 3 times a day, which is really awesome. Really happy with that result, that being the main reason why I started. So that in itself has made the whole experience so worthwhile. Also, heightened senses like my sense of smell and taste and hearing have just gone up a notch, which has been really cool to experience. Also, not getting up to pee in the night as much, which is really cool and really handy. And also heightened and improved mental clarity, quality of thought, which is also really cool. Overall, really happy with these benefits and probably have had improvements throughout my body in other ways that I have not picked up or may not be as obvious. Part 1 of my video, I'll be fasting.
You what?
Part 1 of my video, I'll be posting part 2 within the next few days. Hope you found this video interesting or helpful. Feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments down below. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye bye.